government bought this land, and it was extensively logged and represented some of the most abused and eroded wetlands in all of Alabama. Pine Forest regrowth now hosts a diverse ecosystem.
So it was pretty messed up.
It was pretty messed up, yeah. It sounds like it was very abused. They knocked down all the trees. And over these 80 years, we get to go and see how it's regrown and how we are very thankful that someone decided we need to preserve this and make state parks and national parks.
This is the good life, soak in the good vibes. We're living out our dreams, we're living wild and free. So drink up the sunshine, 'cause everything's alright.
This is a 2-mile loop, and this is 3 miles to get down here. She suggested with our kids we come up here to the fairy garden and they can do something here. Bigfoot's here, and this is what we can climb. So maybe that might be the biggest, the hardest.
Might start there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do this and then come here. Then she said this is accessible, to ADA accessible, so it's easy, this boardwalk. And then you come back down here, and then we can come down here to Cheaha Lake.
Okay. I think that sounds like a plan. We start with the hardest and work our way down.
Yeah.
Literally, work our way down because it's the high point. You get it?
I get it.
Yeah. I know.
This
I'm
is
fine.
the good life, soak in the good vibes. We're living out our dreams, we're living wild and free. So drink up the sunshine, 'cause everything's alright. We're living out our dreams, yeah, this is the good life. Yeah, this is the good life.
One of the many cool things we've seen in this Cheaha State Park is there's a pool right here. And to swim with that view, or for me as a mom to have my kids swimming and me looking, that would be pretty cool. We don't see too many state parks that have a pool with this kind of view. So while I was reading back at the tower, I read that this mountain, the Cheaha Mountain,
Yep.
was once the tallest mountain. It was taller than Mount Everest.
Taller than Mount Everest?
Taller than Mount Everest. It's now only 24 feet, 2,400 feet in elevation.
Yeah.
But it used to be like 20 or 25,000.
Really?
Yeah,
So it just eroded that much?
it sure did.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. We are headed to Stone Mountain today. It is a big mountain and just a little short drive away from us in Georgia, and we are looking forward to it. We have to be near there anyways to get Isaac a new bike. We found one on Facebook we're really excited about, so he can have some gears and bigger wheels and be able to go further. So that is including both of our loves today, bike riding and hiking. So we're looking forward to going to Stone Mountain. There's a big carving on the side of it and a massive hike that is supposed to have some really pretty scenery.
Take the long way home if it meant I'd go walking by your door. Together we could see where the road will lead to the unknown. There is no end if you believe. Just take my hand and come with me.
Phenomenal. We are a hiking family though. Adam and I, it just brings us alive. It brings this kid alive. Love it. It is not for the easy stroller. There's literally one part of the mountain where they have handrails and you I mean, you don't have to, but we saw several people fall through their tushies going up or going down. So amazing views though.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Isaac slipped a couple times on the way down.
Yeah, but we came very ill prepared, and he's in Crocs, people. So, but we made it all without any broken bones.
I see it in your sunshine. You are my sunshine.
We have enjoyed exploring both Talladega National Forest, which has Cheaha State Park inside of it, and Stone Mountain. They have both been a very wonderful experience for our family. We love hiking, and that is what we like to seek out to do when we are looking at where we're going and what we're doing. One of the first things we do is get on our all trails and see what we can do around there.
Yeah, I would describe that being, that's our thing. We always try to find, like she's saying, the trails, everything like that, and hiking, but also biking.
Both.
Both really. But more hiking anymore because of how young our kids are. So that helps. But yeah, this was really awesome. The trails at Cheaha were fairly easy. So yeah, they're little kid friendly.
Oh, yeah.
Was the best way to put that. So one of them was a
ADA.
wooden, ADA the whole way, all the way out to the Black Rock or whatever that was called. Yeah. So, anyways, highly recommend both of these places. Now there is some additional fees for Stone Mountain.
We had to pay to get into Cheaha too.
Well, I guess I meant the laser show specifically.
Oh, yes.
For Stone Mountain. So now, whenever we went, also, they were still pretty regulated. So maybe by the time you're watching this video, that's not a thing anymore. But while we were there, it was pretty regulated and pretty limited on who could get in and actually watch the laser show. But it was really nice. It was really cool. So we wanted to end this video with that question: what is your thing? Because our thing is the hiking. We love nature. We love national forests, national parks, state parks. We try our best to get into those. Now, granted, we don't necessarily have the rig for that. We're 41 feet long, so we have to be very picky.
We don't get in, we get around, and then we go.
Yeah, well, we've stayed in a few state parks with this thing,
Yeah.
but it is hard. But yes, like she said, it's like we try to stay nearby so that way we at least have access.
Yes.
At the very least, we have access. Because that's what brings us alive, is being out in nature, hiking, and all that. So, what's your thing? Because if I had to guess, your thing was not, what sounds like a great idea? Let's go and move into 250 square feet, just for fun, right? No. More than likely, your thing is, let's move into an RV so we can go do this, right? So maybe it's food, right? Like, we know people like that. They're just like, no, I like going to individual places, ice cream, homemade ice cream.
Pastries, or even just
coffee.
Coffee, but hearty food.
Yeah.
Different areas of our great country have several different, or just different kinds of food.
Well, you got a book recently that you're going to be using for homeschool, and you open it up, and each state, it says in there what, their specialty is.
Yeah.
Everything. So we might end up using that book. But I would venture to guess that probably everyone that would watch this video, if you're interested in RVing, if you're interested in RVing full time, that it's not the RV that you're necessarily interested in, but it's where it can take you. Right? So I would love to start a discussion, like I said, if you're stumbled upon this video, whatever, start a discussion of what is it that attracts you to travel around. So is it, I want to try different food, coffee, whatever we've mentioned, right? I think it would just be an interesting thread. Sports, yeah, I could see that. People say, well, I want to visit every NFL stadium in the country. Yep. Absolutely. What about those people that had the hoverboard things?
The hoverboard things, those were cool. They made them themselves, and it had one wheel, and it was just a motorized board they got down trails on, and they had a blast, it looked like.
Yeah, off-road.
Yeah,
so,
off-road.
Yeah, off-road hoverboard, yeah. And that was their thing, right? They had a Class B, and they just traveled around the different trails. So, it was really cool. Anyways, I would love to start a thread about that, because I think that may, I don't know, you might stumble upon that. But, hey, I love doing that. and just, you may meet somebody.
Create
right?
community. Hey, I like this, you like this, why don't we meet here and do this?
Do this together, right?
This thing, since that seems to be our word for the video. What's your thing?
What's your thing? What's your
Or
thing?
what's your whole family's thing? Because you can have a thing and this person can have a thing, but do you have a thing together that can really grow the family into a tight-knit family?
Yeah. And I think that is something special, because it's easy for the parents to enjoy something and the kids don't, and maybe the parents, I don't want to say force, but they're like, no, come try this with me. But it's really something special when the entire family kind of agree on, we're going to go do this and it's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, anyways, would love to hear from you guys. Would love to start a thread about that, because that'd be awesome. As always, we would ask, please subscribe, hit that little bell, because that really helps us out a lot. And then you can keep up with us, and we would love to obviously keep up with you in that way, back and forth. We have a Facebook page. We have a Facebook group that we are adminning, and in that is where we're trying to be very intentional with our community. We're going to be starting small groups based for RVers, which is going to be really great. And we have some churches that are going to be sponsoring that actually coming up. It's going to be really great. So, and we are on Instagram as well. So please check us out. Please connect with us. We'd love to connect with you, meet you, and we really appreciate you watching this video. And as always,
We'll see you down the road.